Good gas and the need just to put me to sleep. My bitch, she a girl, so she love when I'm geek. Wild and out, how I be conceited. DJ D-Rec, how I cut to the beat. Good gas. Alright, man. Alright, man. Evelina, first one in. First one is in. Alright, let me go ahead and disconnect because I already know I'm going to go ahead and mess that up. And all I'm saying, decided to hop on a live stream today. I was gonna do a video, but man, I don't like doing like the videos. I miss the live streams, bro. I like doing this shit live, even if it's 0 people. I don't give a shit. Like I just feel like I get a better connection with you guys when I can do it live rather than try to do videos, especially like how the algorithm is right now on here. I don't know, man. TikTok algorithm just showing me so much love right now, and it's very well appreciated. I don't take it for granted, and I don't take YouTube for granted either. Just because that for me that's home. I love it over there, But been doing me kind of crazy, but that's on me too, man. My work schedule, and I gotta push myself on that. You know what I'm saying? But just trying to see what's going on, man. What's going on with y'all?
Why are you
We're
doing?
gonna do a quick little stream. I'm not planning on being here all night because I want to record some sort of TikToks. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I've been recording on a regular over there, so I don't really want to miss nothing. All right, so let me see. Exception goes on its own, 'cause I can't be the one you want. My reflection is mirroring my soul. I don't really want you. I'm fine, baby. You're the one who's stopping me. I love me way too much, girl. You're my ecstasy. I'm fine, baby. You're the one that's stopping me. I love you way too much, girl. You're my ecstasy. All right. I got my vibe in. I'm in good spirits. All right, so I'm going to start off. Since I'm in good spirits, I'm not gonna start off with somebody getting tackled. I'm gonna react to this video that I seen pop on my ex the other day. Not my ex, my ex, like my, at the bottom of the screen, my ex at LowtoneLu. Yeah, my Twitter, But the title of this one was pretty interesting. So apparently, this guy has a trash talker, like in his DMs or whatever. Whenever he posts something on Facebook or Instagram or something. And he decides to take matters into his own hands and to get back at this trash talker. So he gets like a group of people and they go to like his basketball game, this little kid's basketball game. So I thought it'd be a nice fun video to start off with, especially it's not too long. And the video is by the channel For Fun. Right, link will be down in the script. And the title of this one, I brought 100 angry NBA fans to a kid's basketball game. Now, I'm not going to waste no more time. You already know the name. Just make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm. And Uncle Lou, make sure you share the video with somebody next to you. Then hit that subscription with that notification muscle. Because we on the way to 10K in 2025. Man, I miss y'all. I swear I missed this vibe. Now, without further ado, Nisi, nephew, it's your Uncle Lou. Evelina, you heard about this? I seen a quick little clip. This is going to be exciting. Craig, what it do, my boy? Craig, I know it's a little late over there. Right? We ain't going to keep you up too late. We're going to keep you up too late tonight.
Recently, we received an Instagram DM from a kid named Maxwell who told us we are not funny, which means not very cool, Maxwell. So after some detective work, we found out he's in a recreational basketball league where we're now bringing 100 hecklers to. So, look at Sean.
There is not enough seats for me.
Bro, what I'm more impressed about is how did he get a whole bunch of grown people to decide to like go ahead with this? This is not your everyday thing. Like, hey, we're gonna go trash talk a little kid at a basketball game. Y'all down? Like, how did he get a bus full?
Every time he touches the ball, we boo. Every time he misses, we cheer. Every time he looks in our direction, we break his spirit.
It's
okay?
a kid.
Who's with me?
That's how. Oh, he about to be hooping. He about to be hooping. I didn't realize this was him. I thought it was just some shit. He got that look. That look like his dad. Bro, what the bro? Bro, what? That's a lot of people. How many buses?
Wait, why is this kid kind of cold though? Bro.
That's him.
Oh, he bigger than everybody too. Oh, this is not fair.
Did he just cross someone out? Let's get this kid.
Get the fuck. Hey, he about to go to hooping, ain't he? He about to go to killing. Bro, they actually doing it. He's a kid. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. How can they live with themselves? How did they know to wear those colors? Travel? Well, they only passing to him. He's the best player.
Bro, he's the best player on his team.
Bro, what if he go for 40?
Every offense, they give him the ball.
thought I was hoping so. Oh my god, is he winning 21-8 right now?
Oh my gosh.
Stop it.
Dude, they're winning 23-8.
Oh! Bro, first of all, they playing. I understand we're not privileged to play in all types of environments, but this is like a church gym. This is like your local church gym. This full court is nothing. This is crazy. But this kid is hooping though.
All right, guys, let him shoot. Let him shoot.
I'm crying. Oh, he for real. Bro, I got kicked out for doing that crap in the game. Y'all better do it the same.
Bro, he's got a left. He's got a left hand.
Lucky basket. Pass the ball. Pass the ball.
Shh, what the fuck? He's playing with the damn deaf and the blind. He's playing with the deaf and the blind. Are you guys seeing this shit? Look at this shit. Fucking Ben Simmons. What the fuck? You're right there. Dunk it. Shoot a layup. He didn't even look at the rim. Lay it. Bro, that's the type of shit in film your coach will destroy you for. You right there. The basket's that way, son. And then he fucking misses the shit out of it. This kid gobbles up the rebound. Oh, he misses it. Hey, why he gotta pass? They suck. I'm not passing either. Can't even catch. Legit watching too much NBA. Wait, that's a late call. But the dad is recording, or the coach.
Okay, I think we're near the end of the game. Let's see if you can close strong.
Bro, what you mean? They were up 23-8. Don't play me like that. Don't play me like that.
That's
okay?
Stupid. Use your common sense.
I know he was kicking y'all ass already. What you mean finish up strong? He need to sit down and kick his shoes off. What the fuck? He's been kicking y'all ass. Y'all grown as hell. Y'all feel so pressed that y'all showed up to this kid's basketball game and he's still busting ass? Bro, me and my son getting McDonald's and ice cream after the game. What the fuck, my man?
He ain't a closer, bro. I mean, they're up 18, but he ain't a closer.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to close, but let's see if he can.
Bro, he just keep looking up there. Jit flexing, bruh. Bro, this was supposed to be one of the biggest, like, this is petty moments in this guy's life. And this kid turned it into a hoop mixtape. He's not fucking playing with these jits. Look, with the left. Flexing, bruh.
We can't cheer for actually.
Why y'all booing him? Y'all booing him. He going for a career high. Y'all need to start cheering this man. Yo, this is how dudes start getting recognized for the league at a young age. This grown man's probably tweeting this young kid. Oh my gosh. Whole time this kid's probably like second grade. Big as shit.
You're out of your depth, bud. Like 6 for 30.
Nah. Nah.
I swear I got lucky.
Oh, cash. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh God. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. This kid, that's not fair. This kid doesn't belong to be playing here. Watch. Look at this kid. Travels. Doesn't even dribble the ball. Didn't even he doesn't belong out here with them. Cash? This kid almost got knocked out by the table.
I get it. Let's go, guys. Come on.
He waited till the end of the game. How did he get people to agree to that?
Near Rudy here way too long. You should have kicked us out right away.
My God. We may not have changed the world that day.
Get the
Johnny,
fuck out.
Sean, and I walked out of that gymnasium a little taller than when we walked in.
Bruh, there's no way. Bro, I have so many questions. One, I just feel like it's not real, only for the fact, bro, that dad would have been pissed, bro. There's no way. Like, where were the other parents? It seemed like everybody in the blue was the only people that was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure there would have been more parents there, right? The second of all, just like you said, like, I figured they would have got kicked out way, way earlier than that. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? It's not right, dude. Yeah. That one pretty slick, though. You know what I'm saying? When your friend is emo. We used to play out in the rain. All right, let's see. That was funny. All right, so we're gonna do a quick little. Well, not quick little. This one's gonna be a little video on No Jumper. I don't know if y'all ever heard of No Jumper. No Jumper used to be the coolest podcast in the world. But it's this platform where they go on there and they used to cover a lot of underground rappers and whatnot, and now it's just become this clip farming network for the West Coast, right? So we're gonna see how they came to a quick downfall, and you already know how this thing go, my boy. What it do, nephew? It's your uncle, and I'm coming at you, son. That we usually do. Now, the title of this one, The worst interviews in No Jumper history. And this one's coming from Matty Balls. Now, I'm not going to waste no more time. I can't believe I said your name, bro. Just make sure you hit that like button for that algorithm angle. Make sure you share the video with somebody next to you. Hit that subscription and that notification. Marshall. Because we on the way to 10K of 2025. And you know I missed you. I know I missed this vibe. Now, without further ado, shout out to Matty Balls. Because he definitely always comes through. Why did I say it again? Pause. Come on.
Stop it.
All right. John, what it do, John? How you been doing? You good? I know it's been a little minute since I've been on a consistent stream.
Going broke. No
hope you've been
Jumper
doing
used
good.
to be one of the biggest podcasts in hip-hop, with tons of interviews with some of the biggest artists in the last decade. But these interviews don't always go well. From heated arguments to fights and people getting kicked out to even somebody pulling a knife, these are
Just got
some of the
back
most
home.
intense moments in No Jumper history. First, one thing that's important to
Always
note is
great
that
to
No
be
Jumper's
home,
been in a
bro.
bit of a downward spiral for a while, and one thing they've tried to do to get more attention in this spiral was just highlighting controversies. I mean, they even post the most heated moments compilations because they know that focusing on that gets more views these days on their platform rather than a high quality interview.
Oh, come on. What's wrong with my headphones, bro? I need to replace these doodle cacas. They be disconnecting so much. Like, come on, man.
Know that focusing on that gets more views these days on their platform rather than high quality interviews. And I've already covered how No Jumper's downfall began and all of that, so feel free to check that out after if you're interested. But aside from that, let's get into some of the biggest beefs on the platform. Lately, I've had a few comments pointing out that I've been getting a little bit chubby. And hey, you're not that wrong. I've been slacking a little bit lately.
bet this
but I
a
figured
promo.
since it's summer, you know, it's time to get back in shape, get back on track. And one thing that's been helping me do that is magic. Lil Kelpie is a nerdy lolcow sort of character that appeared on No Jumper a few times and got himself into quite a bit of trouble with the hosts. And this is why. It starts with a guy named Sharp who appeared on the channel Soft White Underbelly, a channel that just interviews all sorts of interesting people. And the reason that Sharp was interesting was because he's a pimp. This interview went viral and got nearly 7 million views. So because of that, Adam decided to interview Sharp on his platform. And in this episode, they discussed possibly working together.
Today, I'm in here with one of the most requested guests in recent memory. We got Sharp.
I love you, Adam. You're a good dude,
I love
man.
you
I
too,
like
bro.
being
Appreciate
here,
it.
man. This shit is, hey,
Hey.
it's cool. Listen to me, man. Before we go, I just want you to know, man, I appreciate you for opening your platform to me.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't have to, but you did. It's love. I'm opening mine to you. And I hope we got more endeavors in the future.
We should talk.
We should.
On another podcast, Adam explained that Sharp's popularity caused there to be a lot of wannabes.
Bro,
which is funny because
this
that's
man-
exactly what would happen with Lil Kelpie. Kelpie showed up on Soft White Underbelly, and off rip, everyone was clowning on him. He was claiming to be a pimp, he was dressed up all goofy, and nobody believed his story.
And being Caucasian, I think you're the first white pimp I've interviewed.
Yeah, honestly, a lot of people always told me like, oh bro, you're pimping all this. I pride myself in being a very intelligent person, pretty street smart and book smart. So I kind of use that to my abilities when it comes to this game and other ones I may have dabbled in before.
Regardless, he was invited on No Jumper following his appearance on Soft White Underbelly, and he was on a podcast with Sharp, where Sharp confronted him for being a fake pimp.
And today we got what? Lil Kelpie?
Yeah,
Lil
Lil
Kelpie.
Kelpie.
You know we gonna get on all that. Hey, church, do me a favor and take that jacket off.
The hood?
You gotta take that jacket off, bro.
Oh, no, I don't
You
wanna
got
show
to
my
take that off.
tag.
No, so what? Take that shit off, homie. That's a
feeling
fraud though, but
comfortable
you're not gonna wear
No,
that.
it's rabbit. It's
Bro,
not
if
fraud.
you wanna do this, no, I'm not talking about that, but you gotta take that off though, bro.
Then Sharp continued to
Wait, I'm confused on the significance of the jacket. Is the jacket what makes the pimp? Or does the pimp make the jacket? Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm preaching. Okay? Does the jacket make the pimp or does the pimp make the jacket? Come on, man. Say it again for the ones in the back. You know, the jacket don't make the pimp. The pimp make the
Kelpie
jacket.
for how he's a fake and he wasn't really doing anything. And Kelpie even slipped up and said that his mom scheduled his braces appointment because she has insurance, which that's never gonna go over well in a battle of who's more tough and who's more street.
Dirtbags.
Help them and myself all at the same time.
You ain't help shit.
Oh man,
How
You ain't help shit.
oh man.
I'm helping them.
You're
How
fake
you
as
help
f-
Leave
church.
them on methamphetamine.
Y'all are haters. Y'all are
How?
haters.
Yo, who took care of them braces in your mouth?
Sweater off.
Me.
Huh?
My mom scheduled the appointment.
Your mom did it. You even told me they paid for it. You got good insurance, Orange County.
Eventually, Kelpie admitted.
Why is that a bad thing? What the fuck am I missing? What? When is having good insurance in your insurance paying for your braces a bad thing? What are we doing? Am I tripping? We're in an alternate reality.
Stupid.
What am I listening to?
Learning about pimping from Sharp on YouTube and was pretty much exposed as a fraud. And then they almost got into a fight. So following that, Kelpie was just kicked off of the show. All the comments were just making fun of him, saying things like he walked in and instantly became a verbal punching bag. 3 criminals arguing on who the best criminal is. And as you guys can see, No Jumper was really profiting and going viral off of just like straight up stupid controversies, making fun of everyone in the videos. No one really like cared about the actual content anymore. It was more so just like one of those crappy reality TV shows you turn on at the hotel. Regardless, likely due to the success of the last episode, Kelpie was invited on again. This time he was featured with Adam22 and a guy named Almighty Suspect. Almighty Suspect is the son of the prominent LA rapper Rifleman, and he's had a little bit of success as a rapper himself. Probably his most notable collabs are with the likes of Blueface and Babytron. Suspect had appeared on the pod a few times and was invited to this episode to co-host with Adam. And when they did another Kelpie interview together, that's when things got really heated.
Pretty excited because we have somebody who's making a big splash on the scene.
Yes, sir.
Kelby is in the
Hello,
building.
Kelpie, also known as Kelpie the P. As a matter of fact, you can call me whatever you want, just don't call me broke.
Suspect was mad off rip and was suggesting that Kelpie was damn near blackfacing the way he was dressing and acting and pretending to be a pimp, when in reality he was a fraud. And eventually this led to a fight.
You ain't gotta know who I am, bro. Ben Franklin knows who I am.
Out of here.
He knows who the fuck I am. I'm
said
saying
what?
every day. I said
You
Ben
said-
Franklin knows who the fuck I am, bitch.
Who you calling a
Ben
bitch,
Franklin,
though?
I'm calling you a bitch.
Bro, getting spit on. Y'all, I think I've said it too many times on this damn channel. Getting spit on, I'd rather die. You might as well kill me. If you gonna spit on me, you might as well kill me. That is literally the most disrespectful thing in the world. Spitting on somebody. Like any bodily fluid kind of thing, but like spitting on somebody is so disrespectful. Yeah. Nah, like, he deserved. Oh my gosh. I know he called him a boy spitting on dude.
After this incident, Adam invited both Kelpie and Suspect on separately to talk about it, in which they both defended themselves. Adam said he thought Kelpie asked for it, and Suspect said that it was pretty unprofessional.
For sure, there's no excuse to ever hit a guest on a podcast.
I mean, yeah.
But at the same time, if
This
there
nigga.
was going to be something that you could say verbally,
Jenny!
let's be real, when it comes to like street shit or pimps or
Oh, I know
whatever,
what I was doing when I
if
said
you
that.
said
Jennifer, you crazy. Holy ish, Lou is live. There is a God. No, that's not. That's not the confirmation.
it was kind of hard for me to be 100%.
It's the fourth,
upset
man.
with
I got
Suspect
free
just because I
time.
felt like you kind
I
of were
missed y'all in
provoking
this
it to
vibe.
an
No, and I'm the
extent.
same.
Regardless, I think this whole situation was pretty corny, and it was really entertaining for the viewers to just make fun of everyone involved in the situation. And I think it's best summed up when Kelpie challenged Suspect to a boxing match, to which Suspect declined. And while this one got physical, the next heated moment was really just a bad look for Adam22, and honestly played a major role in the downfall of No Jumper. After starting the No Jumper show in 2019, Adam was accompanied by Camgirl and Housephone. Housephone was a good friend of the show and would regularly interview guests alongside Adam. Eventually, Housephone got his own show and was a pretty regular name on the No Jumper platform. Housephone and Adam22 were pretty close, but eventually they had a falling out. A rift had been forming for a while, and it can be seen way back in 2021 when Adam made a
miss you
joke
too,
about
Jenny.
Housephone's mom.
I'm gonna just be completely
I miss
honest
you a
here
lot.
right now. He beat the shit out of my mom one time, and I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes, and he literally almost killed her. My uncle is the one who sent it to him.
Well, now you're gonna have another weird phone call.
I know, right? I know. Actually,
Your uncle gonna be like, you know this guy in the little house phone with no jumper?
That is
That's
your
my
son.
nephew.
That is your son.
And I ain't seen him since he was 4.
Yeah,
for
and I
real.
beat a bitch up, and it was what it was.
hey, relax, bro.
I
Nah, for real. Nah,
See? It's sensitive.
Out of pocket, bro.
You
I
could
walked
I ain't gonna lie, instantly uncomfortable. Like you can tell. Like, first of all, he called his mom a B word, bro.
That's my nephew.
That is your son.
And I ain't seen him since he was 4.
Yeah, for
and I
real.
beat a bitch up, and it was what it was.
Look at that.
Hey, relax, bro. Hey, nah, for real. Nah,
See? It's sensitive.
Out of pocket, bro.
I want to.
But the big falling out happened in 2023. This is because Adam interviewed a transgender woman named Gracie Jane. In this podcast, they talked about how she had hooked up with House Phone.
That looked down upon to
wow.
expose that somebody may have been with a trans person. If,
Yeah, absolutely. I sign NDAs and I take them very seriously. So just letting everybody
you didn't
know
get
that.
one. I'm guessing.
He didn't fucking pay me. Fuck him.
Seems like I'm worried about people calling me a bad friend for just not editing this and
bad
putting it out.
friend.
They're gonna be mad at me, but I'm just.
He's just gonna be. Well, how about this? Acting like you didn't do some.
That's
you
the
did
fourth.
Do.
Happy
I've been
fourth.
friends with him for like, and I just don't want to be like.
The truth
out,
is the
you know.
truth.
Apparently, House Phone and Adam had talked before it went live, and he asked Adam to scrap it. But Adam claimed that he told his editor to censor everything about House Phone. However, it wasn't censored too well, and it was pretty easy for fans to piece together who they were talking about. After this, House Phone could be seen on a podcast episode talking about how he felt betrayed by Adam, and said when he called Adam to talk about it, he could hear people laughing in the background. Following that, Adam went on a separate podcast, the No Jumper News, saying he wasn't a bad friend and that he felt like House Phone owed him an apology instead. Fans were very upset with Adam, commenting things like, "Adam's not a bad friend, he's not a friend at all. He doesn't respect any of his employees, he's just scared of half of them." Another said, "The fact this interview is still up speaks volumes." But it all boiled over when a few weeks later, they got onto a pod together to discuss the situation. They talked for a while and it was a little bit awkward, but then it got really crazy when the situation was brought up.
You're talking about, yeah, he's been going through the mom shit. He's been going through the health shit. You talking about the person that fucking raised me, that birthed me, my best friend that died? Oh, just he's been going through the mom shit?
But are you actually acting like I have some kind of disrespect for your mom when
You're
I fucking
disrespectful as fuck.
I paid for the fucking
First of all-
funeral as soon
first
as
of
it
all-
happened just because.
Why would he say that shit? Nah, that shit lame. You see people like that? People like that, like no bullshit. Why are you doing? He wanted to do it just so he can bring that shit right up when he needed to. Like, you're on a damn podcast and you sitting there talking about you paid for his mom's funeral, bro. That's disrespectful as fuck. You clearly wanted to bring that up at the most opportune time for you. Why would you even... You don't need to tell nobody that. If that's what you did, then that's what you did. You don't get no points.
At this point, all of the No Jumper fans had turned on Adam and
Fucking
took House
weirdo.
Phone's side because, let's be honest, Adam has definitely been a bad friend to House Phone for quite a while. Strangely enough, they actually continued the podcast in a part 2 and seemed alright. Regardless, the entire situation went viral and the No Jumper subreddit actually turned on Adam heavy, which really played a major role in the downfall of No Jumper. Along with that, House Phone also left the platform. Later that year, after leaving No Jumper, House Phone was being asked by people whether or not he slept with Lena, which is Adam's wife. And he made it seem like he did, but tried to take the high road and not get her involved.
She not involved in none of this shit, and that shit is like, I never had no problem with her. I'm never gonna speak no type of weird way around. If it was up to me, nigga, even in the worst time where I could have like tried to flex on Adam or whatever, bro, I would have never said that shit in a million years, bro.
And by this point, everyone just felt like House Phone was the better and bigger man in this entire situation. This was a major part in the downfall of No Jumper, and this next beef also heavily contributed to that. Remember how I said the No Jumper subreddit turned on Adam? Well, No Jumper has this really interesting fan base where they all just talk bad on everyone involved in No Jumper. It's like a very dedicated group of hate watchers, and honestly, it's pretty funny. And one of Adam's newer hosts that he hired was a guy named Lush. Nobody really liked him, and many treated him as just the butt of the joke out of the entire No Jumper cast. And apparently Lush was very insecure and would often browse the subreddit on burner accounts defending himself or talking about others.
Lush, we've told him many different times throughout his time here that he's been doing a little too much in terms of communicating with the fans. This is not something that you should be doing, basically, is like, you know, going in the Reddit and like having these sort of like in-depth conversations and stuff. It's like he would like do a podcast, get a reaction live, and then immediately be in the Reddit responding to everybody.
My friend 1111 actually interviewed...
Yeah, no, that's actually it's not good for your mental to be doing something like that, especially if it's on a big scale. Like having something small, like, you know, I have a small little channel or whatever. It's easier to maintain. It's kind of like talking you know, like a social circle. in a way. But like, you know, where you got a subreddit that's dedicated to you already, you know, I don't know if that's the best thing to do. Especially, you know, maybe once in a while, but to automatically do that after every show.
A previous mod from the
That's
subreddit who talked about this.
Lush, he was on there, like, even with burners, he would say that that's not him, but come on, Lush, we know it's you. After he joined No Jumper and then the Reddit, I guess, like, he used it as some sort of fuel. You can tell that he was really the butt of the joke at the time there. Nobody really liked him or respected him, so he really got trolled over there. So he needed, like, people to really talk to and who he thought could get him.
Lush also made his way into a Discord group full of fans. So what caused this beef was Adam had told Lush that he was planning on getting rid of AD, another one of the co-hosts on the podcast and a close friend of Adam's for quite some time. Lush decided to tell everybody in the Discord about this news rather than, you know, being professional and keeping it to himself.
One night he was talking with us and he spilled the beans about Adam wanting to remove AD from one of the shows, since he knew that me and other people from that Discord were also pretty much really involved in the No Jumper Reddit, so he thought that he could trust us, I guess, but he couldn't trust us all.
This, of course, was before Adam had told AD, and it caused...
They literally just said he couldn't trust us. This is the people that he trusted with that information. Like, if... This is why you don't tell nobody nobody's business,
a
bro.
lot of problems. It spread to the Reddit and people were talking about it, and AD very understandably was upset that he found out that he was getting fired from Reddit rather than from his boss. To be fair, Adam hadn't done like too much wrong. I think talking to your other co-host before you think about actually firing him, like, I don't think that's the worst thing. And he was claiming that he was about to let AD know what was going on, but he never had the chance because Lush opened his big mouth and told the Discord group.
So I immediately go out to the office. I say, hey, Josh, go get Lush. Lush comes over. I ask him straight up, like, that conversation I had about AD, you tell anyone? And he just immediately just starts denying it, you know, super hard. Yeah, at that moment, it became clear to me, because I talked to some of these mods, that Lush had gone in this Discord group chat and fucking aired out the stuff that I told him in privacy on this Discord chat.
Regardless, this caused many issues for Adam and AD, but it also led...
Bro, that's your business. Like, that's a business. That's your business. That's like if Jeff Bezos came out and said exactly who they were gonna remove from their company or something like that before they did that. That's not good. The storm is making my internet all glitchy. Man, that's why you gotta get that fiber optic.
To Lush being confronted by Adam and
you gotta get the internet.
And it's really funny if you watch this as Adam comes in and just look at Lush's face and see how guilty he looks.
What we on, Adam?
Lush, you lied to me.
What?
You lied to me, Lush.
About what?
What I just tried to talk to you about in the hall?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
I didn't say nothing.
Well, I got confirmation from a bunch of different people.
Nah, fool.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. And it looks funnier the more you lie. You're what? You're sorry?
Nah, like, I don't, like, I didn't say anything.
No, you said a lot of shit. Like direct quotes of shit that I said only to you because I fucking trusted you. I honestly think, at least for now, maybe we could come to the bottom of this at some point, but it's probably better that you just leave. Thank you.
Fans were really upset though that Adam fired Lush live
Leg
on air,
man.
and it is super unprofessional. People were saying things like, Adam firing Lush on air is very disgusting. Another said, for an employer to clip this and to monetize the firing of one of his employees has got to be one of the shadiest things a man could possibly do. But I can't lie, it is kind of funny seeing Lush just lie through his teeth and stutter as Adam's trying to confront him about this. Regardless though, later Lush went on to talk about it and he didn't seem too upset, but he did say he thought it caused problems for No Jumper as a whole. Following this, Adam has talked about all of it, but you'll notice that fans just never take his side. Like some of the top comments on a podcast of him talking about the situation are, love how Adam takes zero responsibility still. Adam, the prime example of a person who thinks they can do no wrong. Like I said, a lot of people are just hate watching No Jumper at this point. The worst part of the situation though is that AD ended up getting the short end of the stick when he has been very close to Adam for years, similarly to Housephone. Apparently they were two of the only people from No Jumper to be invited invited to his wedding. So No Jumper had just lost 2 longtime hosts and friends of the show, as well as Lush. And like I said, these played a major role in the downfall of No Jumper. But at least these stayed pretty peaceful, because this next heated moment actually resulted in a knife getting pulled. This one also involves Almighty Suspect, who, like I mentioned, was quite the hothead in his previous interview. Aside from a few arguments here and there, his first big blow-up was the fight with Kelpie, and as time passed, he continued to get into these smaller controversies. However, things really started to change after Suspect and Adam got into a pretty heated argument back in 2024 about the Kendrick Drake beef. The argument started over Suspect saying Adam's takes weren't valid because he's not from the culture, and got more heated as Suspect continued to interrupt Adam.
How do you know more hip-hop about me? How?
No, but what you're doing right now, acting as if
that's the question.
Why I'm talking? Stop talking while I'm talking. You're arguing now that my opinion. Why are you interrupting so much?
Because I want to know the question. You didn't answer the question.
The discussion quickly changed from saying things about culture to Adam directly saying it's a race and age thing, which got things even more heated. As the podcast goes on, Suspect supports his thoughts by pointing out his upbringing and involvement with battle rap, which Adam eventually makes fun of. And it seems like as Adam can tell Suspect starts to get angry, he just starts rage baiting.
Stop. One mic. One mic. One mic. One mic.
What's the name of OG Crit?
One mic.
You get what I'm trying to say?
One
How
mic.
is the spectator? How is the spectator more knowledgeable about the person who's actually involved in it?
One mic.
You saying you capitalized off hip hop. He's saying he's really in hip hop.
Well, he was hanging out at poetry lounges and shit. Yeah.
You got it. You cool with the disrespect. Go ahead. You laughing and shit, but it's cool, bro. You got it.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Suspect's opinion of Adam being outside the culture and not really having that much credibility in his takes isn't that new. Other hosts have expressed similar ideas as well. However, eventually the conversation just shifted away from that.
Why work with somebody that's like, fiber not available over there? That's the worst. But how can somebody like work with somebody that you don't like that damn long? And that frustrates you on that level. I just couldn't. Me personally, I couldn't. I could not.
Entirely and started to be about who has
just
more
would
wealth
not
and
allow
who's
me.
more famous. Adam even throws some pretty direct disses at Suspect's career as a whole, which eventually led to Suspect walking out.
He's saying, if anything, what you're saying, the success that I've experienced, the success that I've experienced in the last 8 years, that's amazing. That's amazing. You've been around for 30 years.
You got it,
What'd it do?
You got it. I'm not even 30, nigga. You got it.
In later podcasts, Suspect reflected on the interaction and doubled down, pretty much saying he didn't regret how he handled the argument at all. This entire incident stirred up the No Jumper Reddit for a bit and made Adam think that commenters wanted him to fire Suspect.
It happened from time to time. I feel like I've seen people trying to run psyops in the Reddit. I feel like just people like really like focused on getting suspects fired. But there's definitely people who like made it their mission to make me question if Suspect should be around.
And all of this energy and these different confrontations seemed to lead to a breaking point when Brandon, another No Jumper host who had beef with Suspect, appeared on a 4-hour live with each other. From the start, you could tell that there was a little bit of tension throughout the entire podcast. And of course, throughout, they argued a little bit here and there, but they were still hitting on their topics, you know, like normal. But then at around the 3-hour and 40-minute mark, their arguing reached a peak when Brandon made the same mistake as Kelpie and called Suspect a bitch.
That gangster, he's always bringing up fight. You can't get a nigga bringing up fight, trying to put it on another nigga to do something.
So,
but I just caught you one. I just caught you one. Just like you are a...
Guys.
Oh my God, he with the spitting. Why are we black screen?
There's no weapons. A Swiss Army knife.
As you could see before the live stream blackout, Suspect hit his classic move of spitting on Brandon, but then this time he pulled out a knife during the confrontation.
Yeah, the spitting
Obviously,
is crazy. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. Guys, let me put this in ESPN speed. Y'all need to see how that spit looked. That thing was insane. Like, that was a shot. I never seen shotgun spit a day in my life. Shotgun spit. Bro. 1, 2, 3. And I want to say this is a 4th speck over here. This is fucking shotgun spit at its finest. I never seen anything crazier. That's crazy work. Shotgun spit. Look.
During the confrontation.
Jeez. That's insane, bro. That man could win a dang
Obviously, nobody got stabbed. It's still really crazy to pull out a knife. And Adam agreed that this was the last straw for Suspect and over the line, so shortly after he announced that No Jumper would be firing Suspect.
As of today, Almighty Suspect will no longer be a host on No Jumper. For anyone who's living in a hole in the ground, there was a confrontation last night between Brandon, aka Bucci Bear, aka Dark Brandon, and Almighty Suspect that resulted in both spit flying and a knife being pulled out.
This is actually a pretty recent one and comes after Adam dropping the news that No Jumper is restructuring due to the drop of viewership. And it just goes to show how far No Jumper's fallen, you know, from interviewing people like X and Juice WRLD and Young Thug to having your own host pull knives out on other people. Adam tried to explain that the whole concept of this show is to have a debate style format and shift away from the street talk, but ironically, it went right back to fighting. And while Almighty Suspect isn't really that much of a popular artist, Ruga actually had some motion when he got into his beef with Adam. Ruga is a Chicago drill rapper who is known to be a member of the Gangster Disciples, so pretty on theme for the direction No Jumper has been going for a while. You might remember his 2021 breakout song GD Anthem, which eventually, due to its popularity, he was able to perform live as a surprise guest at Kanye's Donda listening party. As one of Kanye's proteges, Ruga has helped Kanye write a ton of songs, but not too many have been released. However, he was able to feature on Kanye's track OK OK Part 1 and 2 alongside the fellow rappers Lil Yachty and 5Yo Foreign. As part of all this hype, Ruga also got another interview with Adam 22, which apparently beforehand, Ruga had insisted that Adam not ask about any of the street stuff.
So now I'm realizing that this is the kind of interview that you're gonna make me do, because you right before I sat down, you're like, don't ask me about any street shit.
No, I ain't say street shit.
And now you're high as hell.
Relevant shit like that, just not just.
Yeah, but the thing you claim that
we
you said,
good though, you know, we ain't.
I'm not saying that you're being a fucking dictator here or anything, but the thing that you brought up was like somebody, a past affiliate of yours, who sort of ran his mouth about you in a recent interview. You don't want to clap back at him?
Clap back?
Bro, he is reaching. Holy shit. I know interviewers are just like reaching all the time, but Adam doesn't even try to hide it.
You in a recent interview. You don't want to clap back at him?
Clap back? Like what you mean?
He's trying to incite.
My
like,
definition of clap back is totally different from yours.
Verbally clap back. Not
what is that gonna get me?
I think that's a pretty fair question, and it makes total sense to not want to have to talk about that stuff. But knowing Adam, that's not going to stop him. Everything was going fine during the interview until Adam asked Ruga about
his
an
wife
interview
definitely
that Lil
clapped
Durk
back,
did
for
with
sure.
Academics, where Durk dropped Ruga's name in a somewhat disrespectful
Adam's
way.
wife,
Ruga clearly didn't
her
like this
ex-wife.
question, but he still explained what went down.
Durk was saying that there was a big show in Chicago that Kanye did. He wanted Durk to come out. You were going to be there too. Durk realized and was like, no, it ain't happening. Making it sound like he was all right with being on the same project as you, but the idea of him being in the same place as you was out of line. Am I getting this right?
Yeah, but it was this the thing. It was like that on both parties.
Okay.
It was like that on my end too. But
So when you got the invite, you were automatically thinking like, I don't know.
Nah, I wasn't. Nah, he ain't necessarily say like he dudes gonna be there, but when I got there, I got the list looking at the album and just looking at all the names that's on it, and I did see his name, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm here, shit. I'm working. Ain't nothing gonna stop my opportunities, bro. We bump shoulders, It is what it is.
Adam continued to poke and prod, asking questions about the situation and if Ruga listened to the new Durk album, but Ruga wasn't too interested. And the beef talk continued for a while, which led to Ruga repeatedly saying he doesn't like talking about it and how he just wants to move on, which led to the comments really liking his response. Adam even ended the interview on an awkward note when he talked about the whole Lena situation.
I think a lot of girls have gone black and came back.
But now though,
what? You know what pisses me off is seeing these white bitches on fucking Twitter accusing me of being racist for saying BBC.
Stop it.
I don't think so. I'm not buying it.
What's wrong with him, bruh?
No.
And in this interview, nothing too crazy stood out. However, a few months later, Ruga did an interview with DJ Vlad
That's
where he was
weird as
asked about
fuck.
the No Jumper interview. And as it turns out, Ruga said he had a problem with some of the questions that were asked, specifically because of the beef's connection to Ruga's deceased cousin, FGB Duck. And this connection being brought up on the Vlad interview definitely brought back some anger for Ruga.
I ain't trying to talk about the billionaire shit, you feel me? Off the strength, for duck's sake, you feel me? But Adam just a goofy ass nigga. His ass a goofy. He better chill for somebody fuck him up out here.
A few months later, Adam had Ruga on again, and the vibe started out pretty lighthearted, making jokes about a stinky mic.
Damn, who the loud on this mic?
Does it really?
For another 20 minutes or so, everything was going just fine as normal, but then Ruga brought up the elephant in the room, which was Adam constantly asking him questions about the street stuff.
What's going on, Adam, man?
Yeah, I know. That's why everybody's been thinking for the last 20 minutes is, don't y'all have something to talk about?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
I don't know.
Let me know something, man. Like, what we learning?
Ruga goes on to explain further that he asked Adam to see the interview before it came out, but apparently Adam ignored the reach out and just dropped the podcast anyway. After this, Ruga makes another point on how Adam made some jokes about his friend who got shot in the head, which again Adam retorts to, but this time with some aggression. So at this point, they're both pretty upset, and they even get on the subject of fighting.
Niggas really kill motherfuckers in Chicago.
You should kill
That's
me.
what they do.
I love that.
But what I'm telling you is...
Somebody should shoot me, for
But what
sure.
I'm telling you is, Adam.
Yeah.
You're gonna get f***ed up one day if you keep tweaking with people. I'm telling you, bro.
I'm gonna be real.
It's not gonna be a good outcome for
The threats, the like vague, like, oh, something's gonna
Ain't
happen to you.
nobody threatening you.
The 22-ster ain't pressed.
I'm telling
Trust
you.
me.
What the fuck is it? Oh my gosh, he's clip farming. He's fucking 40-something, 50-something, and he's clip farming. I'm actually agreeing with the guy over here. He's saying, like, bro, you messing around with people, you gonna get fucked up. Like, somebody's gonna put their hands on you, like, and he's trying to act like he's putting, like, pressure on him. And look at his shirt. If I'm not tripping, is that a one-step shirt? What kind of shirt is that? What is wrong with this guy?
I ain't threatening you.
I'm good.
I'm telling you, if somebody
Sounds like a
asks
threat.
you,
Sounds like you're trying to threaten me.
Things are clearly following a pretty bad path, but still both Adam and Ruga continue bouncing back from reasoning to fight talk. Again, even at the peak of all this heat, Adam continues just joking about the situation.
I'm good.
because you're not even ready to fight.
That's
That ain't
you
even-
coming
and that
up
ain't
with
even
an
that.
arbitrary way for
So
our to
shut your
prove our
scary ass up.
masculinity.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's a pet peeve for me, but it's just something subtle I noticed. This dude won't even make eye contact. How can you say all these things you're not making
joking
eye
about the
contact?
situation.
Eye contact here, but
because
not
you're not
here.
even ready to fight.
That's
That ain't
you
even-
coming
and that
up
ain't
with
even
an
that.
arbitrary way for
So
our to
shut your
prove our
scary ass up.
masculinity. And I'm letting you know that if you want to have a boxing match, I want to have a snowboarding competition.
Bro.
It's exactly the same thing.
Just say you scared.
Do it.
I'm not a fighter.
After this, Ruga keeps trying to ignore Adam and only speak to his co-host, which Adam wasn't very fond of. And in Adam fashion, he told Ruga he needs to respect him on his own podcast.
I need to take you serious.
Let's bring it back in a little bit.
Let me talk to you.
All right, for sure.
You're going to have to be polite if you want to stay on this
Listen.
podcast.
Listen,
Can we
I don't
talk?
give a
Hold
fuck
on, hold on.
about this podcast.
Nah, hold on.
Then why'd you beg to come on here?
To be honest, I really wanted to come here and beat your ass.
Yeah, but you're not.
You want to go box? Let's go get our face.
Man, we
Again,
ain't
I
doing
don't
all that,
wanna
bro.
box.
All right, listen.
Off my word.
Because listen, hold on.
I can have you removed right
we
now.
Can catch
Do
a
you want to
regular
go?
fade.
I know.
You
but
want to go
listen,
wait
hey,
outside?
Stop talking.
I'm a podcaster. Why the would I stop talking?
Stop talking. That's your problem.
Why would I stop talking when I'm a
Most you gonna do
podcaster?
is hit the table.
Oh, and then Adam decides to call Ruga a caveman, which leads to them calling him racist.
Bro, why would you stay here? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, why are you staying here? Does this help you in any way, shape, or form? Like, I guess any publicity is good publicity in that world. But, like, this man is talking crazy out his neck right now. Like, he's talking crazy out his neck. And it just would rub me entirely wrong. My blood would be
And is followed by some
shaking.
censored insults from Ruga, which leads to him getting kicked out.
I don't handle it by doing boxing matches with cavemen who want to
He's
act
scared,
tough
man.
instead
Cavemen.
of doing a podcast.
Now he racist.
I'm not a boxer.
Now his racistness coming
Oh,
out.
and now you're
You
going to
hear?
play the race
You hear him
card.
talking about cavemen?
I don't care.
And your ass a
Handsome guy. Handsome guy.
Come on. Sure.
I'm gonna get up out of here. Don't touch me though. But
No,
listen,
yeah, you're going to have
your
to
ass
go.
Handsome guy.
You're going to have to go.
I bet you y'all he delete this out. He's soft as hell.
Get out of here.
We can run the fade.
We can run the fade.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, look, come on, y'all. No.
about to run the fade with security.
After this, the interview surprisingly continues with the other guys, but not much else happened. And as you guys can imagine, the fans again took Ruga's side because Adam was just poking and prodding this whole time.
Yeah,
the comments say things like, Adam is a classic passive-aggressive, gaslighting narcissist. He pushes at the boundaries of people's limits, and when someone snaps at him, he positions himself as the harmless victim. True coward. Use me as a cancel no jumper button. When the gang members are the most logical people in the room, there's a problem. So clearly by this point, people were just tired of Adam 22 and no jumper. Adam went on Vlad TV to discuss the situation, and they both talked about it for a while, but it really just seemed like, because they do the same stuff, it just seemed like they were kind of having a little circle jerk sesh. So Adam's apology in that moment didn't mean too much. And as you can see throughout all of these interviews and all of these heated moments and controversies, they're all fairly recent, and it really goes to show why No Jumper had a downfall, because they're prioritizing these things over high quality interviews with underground artists or popular artists like they used to do. Regardless, if you like this video, you might like my video that I did that's very similar on the Breakfast Club and some of their most...
Well, that sounds like a good thing, Matty Balls, but you know what I'm saying? We can't have the vibes over here with your Uncle Lou. What it do? Niecey, nephew. Y'all tapped in? I know y'all tapped in. All right, so I got one more for y'all, but after that, I gotta react to... No, not react, but I gotta make some TikToks because I've been going crazy on TikTok, so I gotta stay consistent. The downside of people podcasting with the same people all the time. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like those shows where those people podcast with the same 3, 4, shoot, even 5 people, it's redundant as fuck. Like it's good for like a stretch of time, maybe like a summer period. Let's say like a 2-month, 3-month period. Maybe that's probably too long. But like for that to be the main premise of your show, it's gonna get old quick as fuck. Now, if you got people that's coming on, different guests, or if it's centered around like different events and whatnot, then yeah, that's a little different. No, but if you have a podcast with the same people, it's not bad, depending on the topic that you guys are passionate about too. Like if you guys are passionate about a topic and it's an evergreen topic, or it's a topic that's always changing, or there's something always happening in that, then that's something that you can do. Oh yeah. Man, Joe been doing this for a minute though, man. Joe been doing this so damn long. He was doing it before, like, way before it became mainstream.
Tense moments.
Way before it became mainstream. All right, guys, so I got one more for y'all. And what video would it be if I didn't do a body cam? You know what I'm saying? Quick little body cam. We've watched Getting the Burrito. Want you to get out. You are crazy. Lou, you should start a podcast with all the people we watch Getting the Burrito. Oh, the ones that get the burrito, I don't know. I really would want to interview the witnesses and what they were thinking. And then I would want to interview the police and how they think about the situations afterhand. You know what I'm saying? Body cam count has to be high by right now. Yeah. Heck yeah. You're going to need security for sure. Hey, I'm not on some damn... They're going to be like, hey, you remember what you said about me in that one video? I'm going to be like, which one? Like, I've done so many. All right. What have you been doing lately? This one's coming from Midwest Safety. All right. And the title of this one, When Gen Z Meets the Police. Now, I'm not going to waste no more time. You already know how we do one of these. Just make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm, man. Uncle Lou. Make sure you share the video with someone next to you. Then hit that subscription with that notification muscle, because we're on the way to 10K in 2025. And you know I missed you. You know I missed your vibe. Now, without further ado, niecey, nephew, it's your Uncle Lou. Lou. You better not.
Hello. Can you step out here and talk to me? Yeah.
Better not let nobody hurt you.
Are there any weapons in the car? No. Okay, who is he?
He's my boyfriend.
That's your boyfriend? Okay.
My keys broke off.
Okay.
So My key is in my ignition, and I literally pulled up and I can't get it out.
Okay, where were you coming from tonight?
My work.
What do you do for work? What do you do for work?
I'm a server.
Okay. And where are you guys trying to go to now?
I'm home.
Where's home?
Uber. Like 10 minutes away.
Okay.
But my keys broke off and I literally can't get it to do shit else besides this.
And just sit here?
Yeah, no, like my windshield.
It's okay, just hold on, we're just talking right now, so just leave it right now.
I just wanted you to see. Like, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, go ahead and close that door.
Okay. No, my windshield wipers are just going, my key broke off. I'm trying to like look for my spare key. I don't know how to get it out.
So, what's going on tonight between you and him?
He's fighting with me for honestly no reason. I'm just trying to take him home too. I did have 2 beers at work. Like, I promise you, I am sober.
Was there something physical going on between you two?
No, none of physical, none of physical or anything like that.
Nothing physical?
No.
I've been at work all f***ing day.
Okay, so
I did have 2 beers though at work. That was fucking 2 hours ago, or 3.
I mean, I can tell you've clearly been drinking and everything.
No.
Has she been drinking?
No.
She hasn't been?
No, sir.
And then you guys were arguing. What were you arguing about?
Arguing over my keys.
No, because they broke. Did they break here in this?
Yes.
So how'd they break?
I really wish I knew. Like, that's why I'm fighting with him. Because, like, I don't understand why the f*** my keys broke off. Like, I told him, like, get the f*** out of my car. Like,
Well, what were you guys arguing about?
Relationship things. I'm not trying to, put our business all out there, but
Bro,
yeah.
what happened?
No, when you say fighting, are you talking like physically fighting or verbally fighting?
Verbally.
Okay.
And I was like, listen, I'll pull the f*** over right here. And then my keys broke off.
332 clear.
What happened?
He's checking I said he's checking
the VIN, yep.
Yeah, the VIN ID.
So why did someone call in and say that you two were physically fighting?
Honestly, I mean, that could be the gas station. We have not been in there. They could have just saw something. I'm not sure.
How long have you guys been together?
8 months.
Do you guys live together?
No. The physical thing would be like me, like literally looking for my keys.
Like, he's, I think, needing you. The guy's knocking on the window.
What do you need, man?
I'm sorry.
Who are you?
I was talking to my girlfriend.
Huh?
I was talking to my girlfriend.
He fucking see red or some shit. He's gonna start to run towards it. What the fuck?
Oh, okay. Yep, just stay there in the car.
Okay.
How long have you had this car?
Can you...
Not very long.
I'm gonna grab some out of my car.
Like my tags are probably still on a Honda.
Okay.
But it's my car. I have everything in the ignition, like in my box, title, and everything.
Okay.
She's saying that they were arguing because her keys broke.
Keys?
Yeah, her keys in the ignition broke off. But she said that they were never physically fighting. Admitted to drinking a couple beers at work. She promises me that she's not drunk.
I just thought about that line. Now that I think about it, you had 2 beers at work. Well, she said she's a server, but that is a crazy line.
But I don't know if you want to try to run interest in tests or what you want to do, but...
And you drove here? How long have you been here?
Oh, like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Like 5 minutes.
Okay. How much have you had to drink?
Like 2 beers.
Do you have anything mixed?
I know.
Where was she at? You rolled up.
Backseat. Yeah, when I was sitting at this light, she was moving around quite a bit in the car, but I don't think it was them trying to, like, fight or anything.
I did get heated when my keys got pulled out and, like, all that, and I pulled over. That's probably where the, like, fighting call came from.
Were any threats of violence made tonight?
No.
She's
I didn't.
drunk.
That's...
I think what both of you guys just probably need to do is start calling for rides for each of you.
No, that's fine. I agree. Like, I had 2 beers and a shot within 8 p.m. to now.
Yeah, well, you're slurring your speech. So
I am honestly, because like the heat. Once I get the green light and somebody turns mad at me, then that puts me into a certain place. I am sorry about that.
Just take her away. There's no hope for her.
That's stupid.
Are you serious?
Use your common sense.
Bruh, this chick, first of all, she was stumbling talking about, I knew she fucked up when she said win the heat. Bitch, it's snowing outside where you're at. Let's keep it a buck. It's snowing out there.
Okay.
I mean, if I need to write or ticket, what the I really don't care.
I'm not trying to give you a ticket. I'm trying to tell you that you need to call somebody to come get you.
Yeah.
The plate also doesn't return to this vehicle. Returns
No,
back
it
to
returns
a
to a Honda.
How long ago did you get the car?
Like probably 40 days, like on the point. I'm waiting till.
How many days?
Probably 40 days to the point. Like I'm waiting till Monday.
40. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not sure. Like how many days I've had the car to the point.
You're just slurring your speech so much I can't understand.
I'm not slurring. I'm telling you.
How many days?
Around 40.
Okay, that's better. You need to go get your phone. You need to call somebody to come get you in your car.
Sound like Meg.
Huh? What's up?
I don't know that anybody's gonna come get me.
Okay, well you're definitely not getting back in the driver's seat of that car. And he's not driving.
Oh, for sure.
Well, you're for sure not driving either.
I agree with that, honestly. Like, I'm not mad at you guys. I promise.
Well, okay.
So.
Alright, so you need to have somebody come get you. Have somebody come get your car. I'm going to tell him he needs to have somebody else come get him. And you guys just need to stay separated because clearly when you guys have both been drinking,
like
you guys
staring
push
at
me.
face. It's not a good place for you two, right?
I don't know.
Partner, can you call somebody to come get you?
Be alright.
Huh?
I'll be alright.
No, I'm telling you. Call somebody to come get you.
For sure.
Huh?
Appreciate you.
Call him right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
I got you.
I'm telling you, like, neither of you guys are leaving here without a ride. Dial up a buddy, dial up mom, dial up dad, dial up brother, sister.
3:30?
Somebody.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. You called me at 3:30 in the morning on some shit like this. You lucky I'm a good friend, or you finna hate me for the rest of your life. I'm so serious. Because there's no way in hell. There's a select few of people. I'm talking about a very select few of people that can call me at this time. And I'll actually come through for that. Like, that is actually crazy.
Nice.
My key is stuck in
I'm not worried about it. You already told me that several times, right?
Yeah, well, you didn't seem to listen.
I don't think now's the time to be.
I'm not trying to be a smart ass.
Oh, you are.
Buddy, you're not dialing anybody, and that's her right there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what do you want at this point? I don't have fucking anybody. I don't have fucking anybody.
Well, you're.
So which one would you like? Would you like me to go ahead and deal for somebody that's not there?
I want you to have
my
somebody
mother or
come
dad.
get you.
I don't. I mean, I'll go ahead and have somebody to stay, just for you.
Yeah, I don't know, like, how anybody calls.
Bro, what the fuck am I watching? Since when the fuck did Ronald Reasley go rogue? Are we fucking kidding me? Like, Hermione, he's not taking that heartbreak kind of good, you know? She must have fucked him up something bad. He must have seen Harry clapping Hermione. I'm convinced at this point. Because this dude's been acting different ever since.
Have somebody to stay, just for you.
Yeah, I don't know, like, how anybody calls, so.
Got to figure out somebody, because it's better going to jail, right?
Like, can I walk?
No.
Because then you'll get arrested.
I don't have a mom. I don't have a fucking mod.
Do you
I
have
don't
friends?
have friends.
Do you have friends?
I heard you say friends, dumbass. No, I don't fucking have anybody. I don't fucking have family. I don't have fucking friends. What do you want from me?
I want you to call
exactly.
somebody to come get
No, I'll go ahead and get home for you, so I have friends that can go ahead and set me home asleep, so I get sleep.
What are you talking about?
What's about to happen is about something you don't want to see.
What the fuck? Get out! He's got a gun! He's got a gun! He's got a gun! That's the reach in the backpack. Listen, I already know what that shit sound like. Nobody got to tell me. He look like he's shuffling for something down there, and he say you about to get something you don't want to see. I'm straight. Craig, you saying split? Damn, he gonna turn into the beast.
What's that?
I don't want to go to
Split.
Just go. Just go.
What's about to happen?
Oh.
Look at his eyes.
Buggy, but you want to be big? I'm big for
What are you talking about?
No.
I want you to have somebody come get you. If you pop that door open, you're going to jail. So.
For what? Now, see, see the thing when you try to process somebody for a process, you gotta have a reason, and I haven't really done anything. So it's wild that you're trying to go ahead and have a reason for me when I've done nothing wrong.
Bro, he practiced that shit in the mirror. That shit flopped like a motherfucker. He's talking about a reason. I don't know about no reason. But your ass, you need to reseason your response, because that shit was not good at all.
I'm sorry to hear that, but you need to get a hold of somebody.
Who the fuck else do I go?
I'm sure you know other people.
No, I don't.
Why don't you go ahead and step back a few about
You said
10
what?
feet? I said, why don't you go ahead and step back about 10 feet? You think in any
I
way...
need you to have somebody come get you.
Listen to me. No. Go ahead. Here.
For what? For what? Put your hands behind your back or you're going to go to jail. Or you are going to jail now.
I was trying to talk.
Quit resisting. Quit resisting.
For what? I was trying to talk to you. I didn't even do anything. I didn't do anything. Kelsey.
I can't help you.
For what? What have I done?
I put my phone into my car. To keep calling people.
What's your phone on?
Is she about to get away?
Just,
But, like, I promise I'm not doing anything else. But, like, I'm not trying to go to
step over here
jail.
to this car. Come here. Just hang tight right there. Yep.
Like, there's nothing harmful.
Sit up.
Who? You. For what? I didn't do anything. For what? What did I even do?
How did this jackass end up in the cuffs? Because he wants to sit there and practice his fucking Dr. Doofenshmirtz monologue and shit. It's him. He got himself caught up. Dumbass.
Dude, I have a broken ass leg, bro. Like, what the f are y'all doing? For what?
Dude.
For what? What did
just
I do?
sit there.
What did I do? Like, I'm just trying to go home. Yo, I have a broken ass leg, bro.
A broken ass leg?
I'm not even trying to fucking be like. What do you mean? What did I do?
Put your feet in.
Damn, bro. Like.
Now he's on his way to fucking Slytherin house.
You good?
Yeah. Kelsey, does he use any drugs?
Not.
No.
No, he did just have, like, hella surgeries.
Okay. What do you have surgery on?
His leg.
How much do you have to drink tonight?
Probably like 5-6 beers and a couple of shots.
Okay.
And I had 2 beers.
Girl.
I'm really not trying to go to jail either.
Why are you telling them that you had 5 or 6? It went from 2 beers to 2 beers, 1 shot. Then it's 5 or 6 beers with 1 shot. And then you had 2 beers. Bro, this chick is fucking cooked. There's no hope. No hope.
Common sense.
Like, bro, holy shit. Yeah, the ass is great. You know you fucked up, right?
You know, I got your key out of the ignition for you.
Thank you.
Yep. Will the car go into park or reverse or anything? Or neutral? I could probably start it.
Good lord.
It's at least in neutral.
We're gonna push it back.
Please don't hit my car.
Hold on,
I get what you're saying.
Great parking job.
So we'll take her to our police department lobby.
That's 28 minutes.
All right, sounds good. We'll get her up there.
All right, thank you.
Here we have a mismatched plate, a shifty driver, and a passenger who's about to boil over.
Bro, is it me? But every time I go away, I come back. Officer fucking John This shit is crazy. This dude got a full setup.
And that's absolutely more than enough for police to be concerned. Now, the driver's broken key story usually wouldn't work, but it actually turned out to be true. But many times, alcohol has a way of turning quick excuses into slow-motion disasters. And during these car stop investigations, you have to make sure you're constantly assessing the scene, especially when you have multiple people, because we have officers trying to deal with her strange behavior, but her boyfriend is young and restless in the front seat. And officers do not have time to debate, but this is what too much alcohol does, because he's making no sense. But the truth is, too much alcohol doesn't just dull reflexes, it deletes all common sense. Because the smart thing for the male to do was to sit back, let the stop play out, and call an Uber if no one else was available. But it's like people have a craving to know what the inside of a jail cell looks like. And at the risk of sounding preachy, every time an officer gives you a warning, it's not a suggestion, it's a line in the sand. And when you cross it, you're not just testing authority, you are gambling with your freedom. And just like clockwork, after he's cuffed, the confusion does set in. But I'm guessing later on he'll blame it on the alcohol. And please let this be a lesson, because when an officer gives you a chance to avoid jail, take it.
While Kelsey was transported to the police department to be picked up by a friend, her boyfriend was taken to jail and charged with obstructing official business and resisting arrest. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Oh man, how was it possible that he was a bigger dumbass than the girl in the beginning? The girl just seemed to be making a bad decision. Usually you see her walking away in cuffs in that scenario. But he just happened to manage to want to pull out his Dr. Doofenshmirtz monologue. That shit did not work. That shit was never going to work. You know? Man, I know this was kind of exciting, though, for me to hop into here. Quick little 4th of Luly little stream, you know what I'm saying? Now, guys, just want to let y'all in on a quick little secret, you know. It's not really much of a secret. It's just a quick update for real. You know, like I told y'all, my work schedule, I want to say since, what are we in? We're in July now? Since like May, my work schedule changed because I took a new role at my job. So my weekdays are pretty much like gone. Like I have nothing left. Like they literally leave me with no energy. Like before I would have energy, I have no energy. And the timing of everything, it's like I'm trying to fit everything in. So I've thought of a better way to push out more videos and you guys can still get more time with me. You know what I'm saying? Still gonna do reactions, but definitely gonna be implementing new things. And I got some vacation time. So got a lot of vacation time coming up here. Because in the month of Luly, your Uncle Lou, this is the month that your Uncle Lou was created. You know what I'm saying? This is the greatest month of the year. You know? So we're going to try to make it a great month. But if you guys haven't, like I'm telling y'all, man, I was telling y'all, I think I made a quick little post on it for some of you guys to go ahead and follow me on TikTok. We literally at last I checked, I was around 415 followers on 420 followers on TikTok. So you want to make sure that you following me on there. I'm dropping on there every single day. Like we started with like 100 last week, and you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, it's birthday month, yeah. I don't really usually do anything, but this year I'm trying to enjoy myself, you know. Yeah. This was around the time last year I wanted to start my channel. But like I was oh, for real, your birthday's on the 31st of this month. Oh, well, Craig, if it's just you in here right now, I can let you in on a secret. I won't tell nobody else the date, but you can know the date. The date of mine is on, it's reverse your numbers. Reverse the numbers of yours, that's mine. Potato, happy 4th. Happy 4th, Potato. It's great to hear from you, my man. But yeah, like I've been saying, I make sure. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Hopefully I can go live. That's gonna be a Sunday. Usually I'm working that day, but that's when my vacation and stuff already start around that time. So, man, I'm excited. I'm excited because I haven't been off like that in a while. I've been working so freaking much. I can't even get to YouTube like that, you know. But TikTok's more of an easier form, so it's easier for me to like drop content. Like I could just pull out my phone and just drop right then and there, you know. But we're gonna be right back on here, bigger and better than ever. You know, especially this month. I got some things planned, and I'm excited to bring you guys along. This is gonna be the first time too that it's gonna be away from here. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be doing it away from the desk. I want to like show you guys more of my life and also just experience life with you guys alongside me. You know, maybe y'all tap in here and there. Or y'all could just put me on to new life experiences. But we're gonna be catching it all. So if you don't want to miss it, just make sure you hit that notification muscle and then follow me on all my socials right down below at LowtoneLu. Now, niecey, nephew, I'm about to drop some videos on TikTok, so why don't you come through? Now, I appreciate y'all sliding through. Potato, Leggy, Lena, John, Jenny, Craig. I appreciate y'all tapping in. I know y'all the best. Craig, have a great weekend as well. Get some good rest, because I know it's late as heck. Get some good rest. All right? I appreciate you tapping in here, staying in here so long with me, man. But enjoy your night and have a great one, all right?